My beloved child, there is a reason you were guided to this message today. This is not a random moment. This is not an ordinary day. Something has been quietly unfolding behind the scenes, and although you may not see it clearly yet, your heart has already begun to sense it. Stay till the end. Do not skip. Something huge is waiting for you. There is someone close to you who has been carrying a thought, a feeling, or an important truth in silence. They have held it within themselves for longer than you realize. Every time they came close to speaking, something stopped them. Every time they wanted to open their heart, uncertainty stood in the way. Yet the story is changing now. For a long time, you may have felt that something was different. Perhaps there were moments when their words seemed incomplete. Perhaps there were times when their actions hinted at something deeper. You noticed small signs but could never fully connect the pieces. You wondered if you were imagining it. You wondered if there was really something hidden beneath the surface. What you are about to hear may explain far more than you expect. Stay till the end because every second matters. The message becomes stronger as we move forward. Someone close to you has been protecting a secret chapter of their thoughts. Not because they wished to deceive you. Not because they wanted distance. In many cases, people stay silent because they fear being misunderstood. They fear changing a connection that means more to them than anyone knows. Right now, there is a shift taking place. The silence that once felt permanent is beginning to weaken. The walls that were built so carefully are starting to crack. Imagine a room that has been locked for a very long time. Dust settles. Time passes. No one enters. Yet one day, a beam of light slips through a tiny opening. That light grows stronger until the entire room begins to brighten. This is the season of revelation. This is the season when hidden things begin to move toward the surface. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. What makes this situation remarkable is that the person involved never expected their private thoughts to become so powerful. They believed they could keep everything under control. They believed they could simply continue as they always had. But emotions have a way of growing. Truth has a way of finding its moment. The more they tried to ignore what was happening inside them, the stronger it became. There were nights when they replayed conversations in their mind. There were moments when your words returned to them unexpectedly. A simple interaction may have stayed with them far longer than you could imagine. While life continued on the outside, something meaningful continued growing on the inside. Piece by piece, thought by thought, realization by realization. The surprising part is not that they have been keeping something private. The surprising part is how much this hidden matter has influenced their choices. Decisions that seemed ordinary were not ordinary at all. Reactions that appeared simple carried deeper meaning. Even moments of distance may have been connected to an inner struggle that you never had the chance to see. As you listen right now, think about the times when your intuition whispered that there was more to the story. Think about the moments when you felt an unexplained pull toward understanding someone better. Those moments were not meaningless. They were clues. Tiny signals guiding your attention toward something important. Stay till the end. Do not skip. Something huge is waiting for you. There is another reason this message is appearing today. Timing matters. Some truths remain hidden because the right season has not arrived. If a revelation comes too early, it can create confusion. If it comes too late, opportunities can be missed. But there are moments when everything aligns. A moment when understanding becomes possible. A moment when clarity replaces uncertainty. A moment when hearts become ready to hear what was once impossible to say. The person connected to this message has reached an important crossroads. They can no longer ignore what has been growing within them. They can no longer pretend that everything is exactly as it appears. The weight of silence has become heavier than the fear of speaking. That is why change is closer than ever. Imagine standing on a shoreline before sunrise. The world appears dark. The horizon is quiet. Nothing seems different. Yet beyond what you can see, the sun is already moving toward its moment. The light exists before your eyes can witness it. In the same way, important developments are already in motion, even if visible proof has not yet appeared. Do not skip. Stay till the end. What has been hidden is connected to understanding, appreciation, reflection, and a realization that has been slowly forming over time. This realization did not happen in a single day. It happened through experiences. Through observations. Through moments that appeared ordinary but carried extraordinary meaning. The person involved has been paying attention more than you know. They have noticed details that others overlook. They have remembered moments that seemed small. They have reflected on things that many people would forget. And with every reflection, the hidden truth became harder to ignore. The most fascinating part is that this private matter may be very different from what people around you would assume. Outsiders often see only the surface. They create stories based on appearances. Yet reality is often far more meaningful than assumptions. The deepest truths are usually the quietest ones. Right now, there is momentum building. Like a river gathering strength before reaching the open sea, events are moving toward a significant point. The signs may seem subtle at first. A conversation. A message. An unexpected moment of honesty. A shift in energy. A surprising opportunity to understand something that once felt impossible to explain. Stay till the end because of this journey becomes even more powerful. There is a reason why hidden things eventually come to light. Growth requires truth. Progress requires honesty. Connections become stronger when understanding replaces uncertainty. The chapter ahead is not about fear. It is not about worry. It is about discovery. It is about realizing that there was always more happening beneath the surface than anyone could see. As this message draws to a close, remember this: someone close to you has been carrying something important in silence, and that silence is not meant to last forever. The story is moving. The situation is evolving. The unseen is becoming visible. What once felt distant is drawing nearer. And the closer you get to understanding the full picture, the more you will realize that every sign, every feeling, and every unexplained moment was leading toward this point. Do not skip, stay till the end of this journey. Something huge is waiting for you, and reveals why the hidden truth has become impossible to keep buried. A remarkable shift is happening right now, and if you have stayed with this message until this moment, it is because you are meant to hear what comes next. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The hidden truth we spoke about earlier has not remained frozen in silence. It has continued to grow, develop, and gain strength behind the scenes. What once existed only as a private thought inside someone's mind has become something far more significant. This is where the story begins to take an unexpected turn. The person connected to this message has reached a point where they can no longer look at things the same way. For a long time, they believed they could keep everything organized and controlled within themselves. They believed that if they stayed quiet, life would continue as normal. But something changed. A realization appeared when they least expected it. It arrived quietly at first, like a whisper carried by the wind. Then it became impossible to ignore. Stay till the end. Do not skip. Something huge is waiting for you. Think about a seed hidden beneath the ground. Nobody sees it. Nobody talks about it. To the outside world, it appears as though nothing is happening. Yet beneath the surface, roots are spreading. Growth is taking place. Transformation is already underway. That is exactly what has been happening in this situation. While the world continued moving forward, something meaningful continued growing where nobody could see it. There were moments when this person almost revealed everything. Moments when they came close to saying more than they intended. Moments when they nearly allowed the truth to slip into the open. But each time, they stopped themselves. Not because the truth lacked importance. Not because it was insignificant. They stopped because they understood that once certain words are spoken, everything changes. That realization became heavier with each passing day. Every conversation carried new meaning. Every interaction added another layer to what they were already feeling. The silence that once felt comfortable started feeling difficult. The distance that once felt manageable started feeling larger. And the questions they tried to avoid kept returning. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There is a fascinating detail that makes this story even more powerful. The hidden matter they have been carrying is connected to understanding you in a way they never expected. They noticed qualities that many people overlook. They recognized strengths that often go unnoticed. They began to see a bigger picture, one that revealed something valuable and meaningful. What surprised them most was not what they discovered. What surprised them was how deeply that discovery affected them. They expected their thoughts to fade with time. Instead, the opposite happened. The more time passed, the clearer everything became. The more they reflected, the stronger their understanding grew. Imagine standing before a puzzle with only a few pieces in place. At first, the image makes no sense. Then one piece connects to another. Suddenly a pattern begins to appear. Before long, the picture becomes impossible to deny. That is exactly what happened here. Small observations slowly connected together until a much larger truth emerged. Stay till the end because this next part is important. The person involved has been replaying important moments in their mind. Moments that seemed ordinary at the time. Moments that perhaps neither of you thought much about. Yet those moments became milestones in their personal journey of understanding. They remember details that others would forget. They remember words that seemed simple. They remember expressions, reactions, and conversations that quietly stayed with them. The reason this matters is because those memories have become evidence. Evidence that something important has been developing beneath the surface. Evidence that the hidden truth is real. Evidence that what they have been keeping private carries genuine significance. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. What makes this revelation feel so surprising is that it was never part of their original plan. Life often unfolds in unexpected ways. Sometimes the most meaningful chapters are the ones we never anticipated. This person never expected to find themselves standing where they are today. Yet here they are, looking at everything through a completely different lens. They have spent time wondering what would happen if the truth became known. They have imagined different outcomes. They have considered different possibilities. They have asked themselves difficult questions. And through all of it, one realization has remained constant: silence cannot continue forever. That realization is creating momentum. Every day adds a little more pressure. Every passing moment increases the desire for clarity. Every reflection brings them closer to a decision. And that decision may arrive sooner than anyone expects. Stay till the end. Do not skip. Something else is happening that deserves attention. The universe often creates subtle signs before major developments occur. Small shifts. Unexpected encounters. Meaningful coincidences. Moments that seem ordinary until later when everything suddenly makes sense. Many people ignore these signs because they appear too small to matter. Yet they often point towards something much bigger. You may already have noticed some of these signals without realizing their significance. A conversation that stayed in your mind longer than expected. A feeling you could not explain. An unexpected moment of connection. A sense that there was more to the story than what appeared on the surface. These experiences may have been preparing you for what is coming next. The hidden truth has reached a stage where it is beginning to influence reality itself. What was once internal is slowly moving outward. What was once private is gradually approaching visibility. The line between silence and expression is becoming thinner. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Picture a sunrise beginning before dawn. Long before the first rays become visible, change is already taking place. The darkness does not realize it is about to disappear. Yet the light continues moving forward. That is the stage this situation has entered. The transformation has already started. The evidence may still be subtle, but the process is real. The person connected to this message is becoming increasingly aware that keeping everything hidden requires more energy than speaking honestly. They are discovering that clarity brings freedom. They are realizing that understanding creates possibilities. And they are beginning to see that the future may look very different from what they once imagined. What happens next depends on timing, courage, and readiness. But one thing is becoming clear: the story is moving forward. The chapter of silence is approaching its limit. The chapter of understanding is approaching its beginning. Stay till the end because the next part becomes even more revealing. As you reflect on everything shared so far, remember this: the hidden truth has not remained small. It has grown stronger with time. It has gained meaning through reflection. It has become impossible to completely ignore. And the person carrying it is standing closer than ever to a moment of honesty and clarity. The signs are becoming clearer. The silence is becoming heavier. The realization is becoming stronger. And the path ahead is beginning to open. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, because we will explore the surprising reason this private truth became so powerful and why the person involved can no longer pretend that nothing has changed. A moment of clarity is approaching, and this chapter may be the most surprising one yet. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The hidden truth we have been discussing is no longer simply a private thought. It has become a force that is shaping decisions, influencing emotions, and quietly changing the direction of a story that has been unfolding for much longer than anyone realizes. The person connected to this message has been carrying more than a secret. They have been carrying a realization. And realizations are powerful because they change the way people see the world. Once someone truly understands something important, they cannot return to the way they viewed things before. Their perspective shifts. Their priorities change. Their attention moves toward what matters most. Stay till the end because what comes next explains why everything feels different now. For a long time, this person believed they understood the situation completely. They thought they had all the answers. They thought they knew exactly how the future would unfold. Yet life has a way of revealing unexpected layers. Sometimes a single realization can transform years of assumptions. Sometimes one quiet moment of understanding can change everything. That is exactly what happened here. The truth they discovered was not dramatic in appearance. It arrived quietly. It arrived through observation. It arrived through reflection. Yet its impact was extraordinary. Little by little, they began seeing connections they had never noticed before. Small moments started carrying larger meaning. Ordinary experiences began revealing extraordinary insights. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Imagine looking at a night sky filled with stars. At first, the stars seem scattered randomly. But then someone shows you the constellations. Suddenly, patterns appear where there once seemed to be none. The stars did not move. The sky did not change. What changed was understanding. The same thing happened in this situation. The person involved started recognizing patterns. They started connecting experiences. They started realizing that certain moments were more meaningful than they originally believed. What once seemed like coincidence began looking like purpose. What once seemed ordinary began looking extraordinary. And that realization has stayed with them. Every day since then, their awareness has grown stronger. Every reflection has added another layer to their understanding. Every memory has become another piece of evidence supporting what they now know to be true. Stay till the end because this next part is important. One of the reasons this hidden matter became so powerful is because it touched something deeper than expectations. It challenged assumptions. It revealed possibilities. It encouraged the person involved to see beyond appearances and focus on what truly matters. There were moments when they tried to dismiss these thoughts. They told themselves they were overthinking. They told themselves it would pass. They told themselves they should focus on other things. Yet every attempt to move away from the truth only brought them back to it again. That is because genuine realizations have a unique quality. They do not disappear simply because someone wishes them away. They remain present. They continue growing. They continue influencing the heart and mind until they are acknowledged. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. What makes this story especially remarkable is that the person carrying this truth never expected it to become such an important part of their journey. They believed life would continue according to familiar routines. They believed their plans were already written. Yet unexpected understanding changed everything. Suddenly they found themselves paying closer attention. Suddenly they noticed details they once overlooked. Suddenly they began appreciating things they had previously taken for granted. The world around them looked the same, yet their perspective had completely transformed. This transformation did not happen overnight. It happened gradually. It happened through moments of reflection. It happened through experiences that seemed small at first but later revealed their significance. The result is a realization that now feels impossible to ignore. Stay till the end because something huge is waiting for you. There is another fascinating detail. The hidden truth has not only affected their thoughts. It has affected their future vision. When people gain important understanding, they naturally begin imagining different possibilities. They begin wondering what could happen if certain doors opened. They begin considering paths they once ignored. That process has already begun. The person connected to this message has spent time imagining outcomes they never considered before. They have wondered about possibilities they once thought impossible. They have looked ahead and seen opportunities where they previously saw uncertainty. And every time they imagine the future, the hidden truth remains present. That is why the situation feels so significant. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Many people assume important changes happen suddenly. In reality, most major transformations begin quietly. They begin beneath the surface. They begin with thoughts nobody hears and realizations nobody sees. By the time visible change arrives, the process has often been happening for a long time. This hidden truth is following that exact pattern. The visible chapter has not fully arrived yet. But the invisible chapter has been developing for quite some time. The foundation has already been built. The understanding has already formed. The realization has already taken root. Now the story is moving closer to expression. Imagine standing before a river that has been gathering strength from countless streams. Each stream appears small by itself. Yet together they create something powerful. The hidden truth has gathered strength in exactly the same way. Every memory, every observation, every realization, and every reflection has contributed to its growth. Now that growth is becoming impossible to ignore. Stay till the end because becomes even more revealing. The person involved has started recognizing that honesty creates opportunities. They understand that clarity brings freedom. They realize that understanding has the power to transform uncertainty into confidence. These realizations are encouraging them to move closer to authenticity. What once felt difficult now feels necessary. What once felt distant now feels closer. What once felt uncertain now feels increasingly clear. This shift is not happening by accident. It is the natural result of everything that has been building beneath the surface. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. As you listen right now, remember that hidden truths rarely remain hidden forever. The stronger they become, the more they seek expression. The clearer they become, the harder they are to ignore. The more meaningful they become, the more they influence the future. That is exactly where this story stands today. The realization has become stronger. The understanding has become deeper. The silence has become heavier. And the future has become more significant than ever before. A new chapter is approaching. A chapter defined by clarity, understanding, and revelation. The person connected to this message is closer than ever to embracing what they have learned and allowing the truth to move from private reflection into visible reality. Do not skip, stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, because the next chapter reveals the powerful turning point that finally pushes this hidden truth toward the light and explains why the coming moments may feel unlike anything that has happened before.